immediately I can tell that this is way heavier and obviously a little bit bigger as well. That is super bright. Welcome back, JDM fam. Thank you guys for watching, and in today's video we're going to be replacing the turn signals and the reverse lights in the 2nd gen CR-V. Right here we have some last fit, super high quality LEDs that we're going to be replacing these OEM light bulbs with. Now these should last a lot longer than the OEMs, and they should be a little brighter as well, so super excited about this, guys. Here's the 2nd gen CR-V right here, looking amazing. Still need to fix that right there, don't judge me. Yes guys, so there is a lot to do on the CR-V, but we are getting a lot done super quick. So we're going to open up the hatchback here. Now to get this done, guys, it is a little bit more difficult than what you would see in like a Civic or something, where the taillights are in the trunk. All you have to do is reach over, there's like plastic you pop off or something. In here you have to pop off these little covers with a flathead, and then it looks like you use a Phillips to pop that off and pop this one off. Then we should be able to get in here and get to the bulbs. Never done this before, surprisingly, so this is going to be something new for me. So I'm definitely excited to replace the OEMs for these, and one reason why I want to replace the reverses is because I wanted to see how bright the reverse lights are going to be. So obviously one reason why you have a clear reverse light is so you can see where you're reversing towards, and so you don't hit anything. You obviously want to be able to see, and these LED reverse lights should help with visibility when reversing at night. Reverse lights you're not going to see unless you're reversing, but tail lights you will see often, so I didn't want to change out the tail lights, at least until I see how bright these other lights are, and I'm not exactly sure if these will fit, so we're going to check it out, guys. We're going to see what actually fits. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I use. A couple websites told me that this was like a lock-in light bulb type, and then another couple websites told me that it was like a wedge type, which this is the wedge type and this is like the lock-in type. So I'm not exactly sure if these will work, but I'm sure these will at least work for one set of lights, whether that is the reverse or the turn signal. We're going to pop this off right now, so let's go. Okay, so I have the tail light off. I didn't expect that. I didn't even look up how to take this off. So basically I thought that maybe this little corner and black piece would come off so I could just work on the light bulbs in there, even though that's a really small area. So to take off this tail light, all you have to do is pop off the cover, take out the Phillips screws, and then you yank on this plastic right here. You just pull on it and it will pop off. It looks like it's just clipped in by these, which is a pretty simple way to fasten it in there. So next, guys, we are going to pop this light bulb out and pop this one out down here. So let's pop them out and see what they look like. And by the way, check out all of the dust in here, guys. This is super dirty. 20 years of dust packed in here. Pretty nasty. And look at those wires. That is just, that's bad. Okay, so after fighting and getting this out, this is the wedge type, which you can tell right when you pull it out has the little wedge input right there. So we are going to be using these for this reverse light. So I'm going to replace this one right now and throw one of these in there. We're going to see how it looks. All right, so I got the LED light out, and immediately I can tell that this is way heavier and obviously a little bit bigger as well. So I hope it fits in there. This is something that I always worry about when I'm upgrading to LED lights. So it looks like it's great quality. I'm really excited to see how it looks. Okay, so you can see that it's on and it is really bright. Like, I can't even look at it in person except for on the screen of the camera. that is super bright. So one thing that you want to do when you replace these LED lights is make sure that they are in the right way. You don't want to put it all back together and have it in the wrong way and not have it work. If it ends up not working, there's a good chance you have it in backwards. So now it's time to reinstall it and check out the turn signal light bulb. This is the size 7443. Gonna have to look that up, but I will keep it in the video if that is the right size. So these wedge light bulbs fit in the reverse light right there. Wow, you can actually see it in there. And it looks like the turn signal is the exact same size, the wedge light bulbs. So we're not going to be able to change out the turn signal light bulb, which goes in right there. So that kind of sucks because I did want to replace the turn signals as well. We're not going to be able to do that today, but this is going to be a reverse light upgrade video. So at least we're upgrading something right now. I'll have to get back to these light bulbs later on, which I definitely will. So I'm going to put this back in and put this all back together, and we'll work on the other side. To reinstall the tail light, all you have to do is make sure these little clips in here are lined up with the holes. There's one right there, one right here, and one right here. I could not get this one lined up until I used my finger and just pulled it up. It's a little loose in there, so it won't line up by itself. You kind of have to push it up, or at least in my case I did. So I'm just going to press on it and it should go back in. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so I can already see a huge difference. This is the stock. Obviously you can tell, super yellow, a little dimmer. Surprisingly, it's pretty bright still out here because it is super sunny. You can still see it very well, but check out the LED, guys. Here's the LED. It actually doesn't look as bright on camera, but I can see it perfect out here. It is so bright. It kind of blends in with the light out here because it's not so yellow, but it is really bright. So the driver's side is put back together. We're going to take this side off now. Looks like it's the exact same thing right here, but down here, looks like the Phillips is right behind the door, which is a little bit of a weird fit. So looks like I'm gonna have to go through the other side over there to get the screwdriver through to get to this Phillips. It looks like that's probably, hopefully, the only one I have to get to that is in the way of the door. There we go. All right, so you just pry on this, it will pop out. And now that this one's off, it's a little easier because you have the spare for it to sit on. So you don't have to sit here holding it all day and trying to work on it while holding it with one hand, which is a little bit easier. So we're gonna replace this one really quick. Shouldn't be that difficult. And I was right. There was one screw down here that I already showed you guys, one up here, and it came right out. All right, so now let's throw this one in and let's test it, make sure it works. I'm gonna try this way. Let's make sure it works really quick. I'm gonna go turn on the key and put it in reverse. There we go. It works. And it is super bright as well. Can't really see. Here we go. There we go. Yep, it works. What a big difference, guys. Last Fit LEDs, definitely check them out. They are high quality. They say they have a 1-year warranty, and they are a US brand, which is very cool. Definitely check them out, guys. They have high quality LEDs, and they should last for a long time. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and I will see you guys on the next video.